Guys, you don't ever tamper with exit signs and emergency lights in the public building. Alright, they're not toys. They're for emergencies only. Like, let's say if you're trying to test with no reason without you have permission to do that. Like this. No, doing that can make you get you arrested for that. If you're trying to do a test on it, on your exit sign in the public building, it's fine. If you do a test, no, if you're trying to do, if you have the emergency or you do detect the emergency in the building, by all means you can do it then. So these are not these are not toys. These are life safety devices. Let's say if there are the arrows right pointing to the door. Don't like trying to put an arrow in there and snap it on like that. If you're just trying to put your arrow in on the right arrow, you might where the exit is a right bump to the wall. No, you don't do that. You leave the exit sign arrow the way it is. Or do not take off the lens off of them. You leave them alone. Next, we're gonna start with the red one first. We don't tamper with these. These are life safety devices. They are not toys. You leave the exit sign the way they are. Alright? Or do not or do not do something like this. Like you're having a fishing hat on. And try to hit the exit sign like this. No, you don't do that. That's tampering with it. If you're trying to tamper with the exit sign with the hat, you better don't do that then, or you can get caught by the police or a security or something. But or let's say if you're trying to, or don't do like this. Like, do not get the motorcycle controller and don't do like this. Or don't do like this. See that? And don't do this. You know that's called tampering. You don't tamper with these devices. These are life safety devices. They will be this one does not. You don't ever tamper with those. Alright? Or with your scissors. Like your scissors here. Or don't do like this. Okay. Like, don't take the faceplate off the wall with the scissors because this one's really dangerous. Or don't take, the faceplate off of this, like that. Like that, and trying to drop it on the ground. That's called tampering with it. Leave it alone. Or don't, cut the wires over there. Don't do that because it might get if you're trying to cut this with the scissors, it's not allowed to do that at all. You leave the exit sign the way it is. But you have to leave them alone. Don't tamper with them. Alright? See these? Don't take them off the wall, because you're trying to take this down, you have to leave them alone, but don't not take this thing off of it, you have to leave it alone, so yeah. Now let's move on to the green one, which is all wired up. And this is the green one right there. Do not tamper with these. Don't do like something. Don't do like if you're trying to see the exit signs in the building, like in Starbucks coffee. Do not do like. Do not tamper like. Do not tamper with exit signs and do something like this. See, doing that. If you're trying to push that button and tamper with it, it turns on the emergency lights, and you leave, and yeah, you guys never do that. Or do not do like something like this. Don't like slam it up. Don't punch it. It could be it might be broken if you're trying to break it. Or do not see it's on green. See, it's green. If you're this one's on green right now. If you're trying to switch it to red, like take the faceplate off and do something like this. This one is called tampering. You don't change the switch. Do not change this to green. Don't switch your green to red, because that's called tampering with it. And you never do that. All right, I'm not responsible who break an exit sign, but you do, because you're the one who's being responsible. Okay? Or do not turn off that switch over there. See, don't do something like this. No, doing that causes a power outage. You don't do that. You leave it alone. Or do not touch the wire nuts inside of them. You might. It's really dangerous if you try and touch them. Only when there's if you have an exit sign in your house, it's fine. It's okay. But trying to tamper with these exit signs in the public building, no. No, it's not allowed to do that at all. But when you detect when there's an emergency in the building, you can go ahead and test it, but do not tamper with those. But you can go ahead if you try. When there's an emergency, you can go ahead and try it then. But yeah, do not tamper with those exit signs, because do not like slam it up, because last week I was in in a public building at the I was at the I was at my school. Unfortunately, I was running to no, I just ran. I ran like this. I also broke the exit sign. I went, "Oh my god, I broke the exit sign. Holy crap." And I have to pay for it, and yeah, that's not my fault. It was my fault to do that. So, not good. Because my girlfriend's gonna be angry at me if I break an exit sign. All my fault, so not good. That's it. Thank you for watching. Remember, do not tamper with exit signs or an emergency lights.